I don't even know why I bother. I didn't wear makeup today because I didn't really get out of bed until noon, and then I took a shower, but since I'm doing the video, I figure I should probably make sure that I don't have eyeliner running down my face. I was gonna try to be more energetic for this video too, but obviously I'm exhausted. I just have like the most incredible headache right now because all I've been doing for days is crying. I actually made a ton of tea that I haven't bothered to actually drink yet because I know I'm just so dehydrated, and that's probably why my brain is smashing itself against the inside of my skull. My mom came home yesterday, since she's a CPA and it's tax season. She works pretty long hours, and she works on Saturdays. And so she didn't come home until, I don't remember, 6 or so. I don't know. I was home for a couple hours after work yesterday before she came home. And then of course she came downstairs to tell me that we need to have a talk. It's not very exciting. I didn't tell her I was going to Portland, and I've done that before, but I didn't do it from Alaska. I wasn't living here when I did that before. I flew to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. for like 4 days when I was living in Moscow in like 2007, because it was right before I got my apartment, and timeline stuff, who cares. I don't remember her getting that angry about it, but I guess she remembers having a conversation about how I said I would never do that again. I don't see why it matters, why she cares. She has my cell phone number and knows that I have my cell phone on me at all times. Not once did she call me or text me. It was only until I was at the airport in Portland to fly home that my brother asked me where I was, and I don't know. She cited the fact that what if we needed you to do something? What if Grandpa died? I'm like, it's not really gonna matter whether I'm here or there, and I don't think he's going to die ever, actually, which is a good thing because I love my grandfather, but I think that's just a really shitty example. What if you needed me to do the dishes is more likely what she would have been upset about, but that was something that she did yell at me for, because apparently that's my job. I mean, literally, I'm a barista, and so all I do is spend my day washing dishes, but she doesn't care who makes them. She doesn't care, yeah, she just, like, goes on and on about the long hours that she works, which are valid, but she works sitting down. I work standing up, dealing with bitchy customers all day, dealing with corporate policy all day, and I get paid $10 an hour. also, stupid voice. I wish I could just disconnect my vocal cords from my tear ducts, because there's no reason for my voice to get shaky and squeaky when I'm upset. I just wish I could talk normally, even though I'm like bawling. That would be great. It was a lot like having everything that I've been upset about for the last who knows how many weeks, and have it come back at me in stereo, basically, when she yelled at me. And, she basically called me a parasitic, disrespectful loser, and, told me that I need to move out in a month if I don't get my act together, which I wasn't really under the impression that I didn't have my act together, because I have a job that I go to all the time, and I do the dishes when I'm here. I actually did them, you know, in the middle of the night last week when I thought that I was randomly gonna have to go somewhere that ended up being a total lie. Anyway. And granted, there's a billion dishes now, but I haven't really been home, and also my brother keeps having parties where he has all his crappy friends come over and they make a huge mess, and then suddenly it's my fault that the house is a disaster. Why would I want to stay here? Like... I'm just apparently convinced that I just don't do anything ever, and I'm content with just like sitting in my room. She doesn't have any idea like how horrible I feel, I guess, and I suppose that's partly my fault because I don't tell her anything. But I think that's mostly because it's not gonna make a difference. She's gonna tell me to get over it, and I'm just making things worse for myself, and the reason why I feel bad is because I'm letting myself feel bad. It's the same fucking pseudo advice that everybody gives me. Oh, you should just change your situation. It's all in your attitude. You just need to have some more positive thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna positively punch you in the face because that's not all I need. I'm just so tired of dealing with everyone. I just don't have any energy to put up with everyone else just being so fake all the time. I have so few people that I can trust to be themselves with me, and the fact that there has to be trust involved there, that I have to just, oh god, I don't know. This is vaguely reminiscent of my last video, me just sobbing and saying I don't know.